So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolute.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they're back on the ball again.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Donatoni. Stojkovic. Boca Juniors finding their passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Marquinhos makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Forwards and with intent. Batistuta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Takes a shot! Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's through here. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement. Now the ball in. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Haaland. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. Played into space. Stojkovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a searching pass. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Now who's going to be first to this? And he has been fouled there. Schmeichel! That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great vision.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Scholes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Great chance here to level it up. That was travelling. Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's Scholes. Great defending, strong and determined. Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here, and there's green grass ahead of him. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Haaland. Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland is flagged offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. And it's made its way to him.
Boca Juniors can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Look at the space here, and the finish! And that was very necessary. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Quality ball, played back in. Zanetti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. No joy this time. Stojkovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Boca Juniors are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 47 minutes...
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Big chance! It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Boca Juniors do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Now this could be a chance. He's in shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Forlan. That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. Pass is just off target. That's headed upfield. So we've reached the hour mark. Now there's a fine ball. Crosses in it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still, very good technique, though. Something he's never short of.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And they've got rid. Now it's Donatoni. He's got away. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Boca Juniors presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And this is goes for a shot. Ibrahimovic! No, not the best of headers. Rodri. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And this is Eto'o. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Ibrahimovic considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Picked up, and he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Donatoni. Now it's Owen. And he welcomes it in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. It's Ibrahimovic! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That looks a cracking ball. Donatoni, now it's Owen, and he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's
There will
land.
be 5 minutes added time.
And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's had it taken off him. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Owen. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
Any reflections
responsibly.
on what you've seen,
Anyone
Jim?
appearing
I think we just saw a
intoxicated or
team
behaving in an
winning
inappropriate manner
by
will be
playing to their
removed.
strengths.
Thank you
There
very
was a
much for
clear
your
picture of
cooperation.
what they set out to do.